Tonight, all eyes turn to the hardwood as two powerhouse teams collide. The Indiana Fever, young, hungry, and fearless, face off against the reigning force of the Las Vegas Aces, a squad built for dominance. Will the Fever rise to the occasion and shake the league? Or will the Aces once again show why they're one of the most feared teams in the WNBA? Get ready for high stakes, high drama, and highlight reel action. The game kicked off with Las Vegas securing possession, and right as the quarter began, Jae Young made an immediate impact with a driving layup for Las Vegas. Boston quickly answered back with a well-executed cutting layup for Indiana. However, Las Vegas responded almost immediately as Jay Lloyd drained a smooth pull-up jump shot, followed by another pull-up jumper from Jay Lloyd, showcasing her shooting touch early on. Not to be outdone, Howard of Indiana kept the pace, finishing a strong running layup. Boston, displaying her versatility, came back with a cutting layup to tie things up. But just as Indiana was getting into a rhythm, Hull delivered another cutting layup for Indiana, keeping the offense flowing. The game then saw a great moment from N. Howard, who knocked down a beautiful three-point shot for Indiana, extending their lead. However, Las Vegas wasn't backing down as A. Wilson drove in for a layup, cutting the deficit. Boston responded in kind with another cutting layup, but C. Gray followed up with a three-point running shot for Las Vegas, regaining some momentum for the Aces. Las Vegas continued to apply pressure when Jae Young grabbed an offensive rebound and scored a putback layup, but Turner countered with a beautiful finger roll layup for Indiana. Mitchell added to Indiana's lead with a driving layup, and once again, Boston responded for Indiana, driving to the basket for yet another cutting layup. Las Vegas came back with Nye hitting a three-pointer to keep the game tight, but Boston continued her strong performance for Indiana, answering with another layup. Gray for Las Vegas responded with a pull-up jump shot, but as the quarter drew to a close, Indiana managed to maintain a slim lead. With a one-point advantage, Indiana Fever finished the quarter ahead 21-20, keeping the game tight and competitive as the teams prepared for what was sure to be an exciting second quarter. The second quarter got underway with a fast pace, as Aaliyah Boston once again showcased her skill, driving to the basket for another efficient layup for Indiana. Chelsea Gray responded for Las Vegas with a smooth 16-foot pull-up jump shot, making her presence felt early in the quarter. Kelsey Mitchell followed up for Indiana, hitting a crucial three-point shot that helped stretch Indiana's lead. But Las Vegas was quick to answer, as Alexis Nye made a 25-foot running three-pointer, pulling her team closer and keeping the game within reach. But Las Vegas didn't let up, as Dana Evans fired a 27-foot three-point shot from deep, bringing Las Vegas right back into the mix with a timely long-range effort. Aaliyah Boston, always reliable for Indiana, responded with a cutting layup, showing her ability to get to the rim and score efficiently. Lexi Hull then hit a three-point running shot for Indiana, making sure her team stayed in the hunt. Just when it seemed like Las Vegas was taking control, Aaliyah Boston hit another 14-foot turnaround jump shot for Indiana, showing why she's a constant threat on offense. Kelsey Mitchell quickly followed with a running layup for Indiana, keeping the offense flowing and maintaining the lead. On the other side, Aja Wilson of Las Vegas answered with a quick 12-foot jump shot, cutting into Indiana's advantage and trying to build some momentum for her team. Crystal Clark wasn't about to let Las Vegas take over, though, as she made an impressive 25-foot step-back three-pointer. Chelsea Gray then drove to the basket for a layup, showing her ability to attack the paint and finish at the rim. But once again, Indiana showed resilience as Aaliyah Boston, who had already been dominant all game, capped off another strong quarter with a driving layup. Her leadership on both ends of the court had been a key factor for Indiana's success, and the game continued to be tightly contested. By the end of the second quarter, both teams had been trading shots, and the score stood at 42-32. The third quarter opened with Aja Wilson for Las Vegas, hitting a smooth 6-foot pull-up jump shot, an early sign that she was ready to make an impact. Nalissa Smith of Indiana quickly responded with a strong and efficient layup, showcasing her ability to finish at the rim and keeping her team in rhythm. Jewel Lloyd of Las Vegas didn't take long to answer back, hitting a clean 11-foot pull-up jump shot, displaying her sharp shooting skills. Chelsea Gray of Las Vegas followed suit, calmly knocking down a 16-foot pull-up jump shot to put her team right back in the hunt. Aaliyah Boston, continuing her stellar performance for Indiana, responded with a beautifully executed cutting layup, showing her ability to cut through traffic and finish around the basket. Aja Wilson, always a key player for Las Vegas, countered with a cutting layup of her own, showing great timing and precision to keep her team within striking distance. Kelsey Mitchell of Indiana then stepped up, hitting a crucial three-point shot that helped extend her team's lead. But Las Vegas quickly had an answer, as Chelsea Gray drove hard to the basket and finished with a smooth layup, maintaining Las Vegas's offensive pressure. As the game moved forward, Jackie Young of Las Vegas made a quick turnaround jump shot, using her skill and agility to get her team back on track. She followed up with a driving layup, showing her ability to get to the rim and score, bringing her team even closer. Indiana's Crystal Clark, not to be outdone, responded with a tough 12-foot fadeaway jump shot, demonstrating her ability to hit difficult shots under pressure. Alexis Nye of Las Vegas then came down the floor and finished with a running layup, contributing to her team's push to keep the game tight. Lexi Hull of Indiana followed with a smooth turnaround jump shot, showing her offensive versatility and ability to execute under pressure. Aja Wilson of Las Vegas, always reliable in key moments, then stepped back and hit an 11-foot fadeaway jump shot, showing her skill and poise. Jewel Lloyd quickly came down the court and finished with a 6-foot driving finger roll layup, using her speed and finesse to make an impact. To close out the quarter, Crystal Clark of Indiana, continuing her strong play, drove to the basket for another layup, showing why she's an essential piece to her team's success. As the fourth quarter unfolded, the intensity of the game reached new heights. Las Vegas wasted no time making an impact, with Jewel Lloyd driving to the basket and finishing with a smooth finger roll layup, showcasing her quickness and finishing ability around the rim. Not to be outdone, Alexis Nye of Las Vegas quickly followed with a 26-foot step-back three-pointer, demonstrating her ability to make shots from deep and keeping Las Vegas within striking distance. Aaliyah Boston of Indiana, a key player throughout the game, responded by driving hard to the basket for a well-executed layup, showcasing her skill and ability to finish in traffic. Jackie Young of Las Vegas, continuing to pressure Indiana's defense, made a strong move to the basket and finished with a running layup, keeping her team in the game and making sure Indiana couldn't pull away. Chelsea Gray of Las Vegas added another smooth scoring play with a 17-foot pull-up jump shot, adding to her team's scoring output and maintaining the pressure on Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell of Indiana wasn't about to let Las Vegas take control. She responded with a powerful driving layup, cutting through the defense and finishing with precision to keep her team's lead intact. Mitchell's aggressiveness on offense was a key factor for Indiana as they continued to battle. Just moments later, Mitchell added a deep 24-foot three-pointer to her tally, further extending Indiana's advantage and displaying her long-range shooting prowess. But Las Vegas wasn't backing down. Jackie Young responded with a driving layup of her own, showing her ability to score efficiently near the rim and keeping her team's hopes alive. Kelsey Mitchell, however, continued her stellar play with an 18-foot step-back jump shot, proving her scoring versatility and ability to hit difficult shots under pressure. The combination of Mitchell's shooting and Boston's inside presence allowed Indiana to maintain their control of the game, despite a remarkable performance from Caitlin Clark, who led the game with 10 assists and contributed 19 points. The Indiana Fever fell short in the end. Clark's playmaking and scoring kept her team in the game, showcasing her leadership and skill on both ends of the court. However, despite their strong efforts and competitive play throughout the game, the Fever couldn't secure the win. And that wraps up today's game. If you enjoyed the action, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting updates and game recaps.